The Central Vermont Economic Development Corporation's list of priority projects for 2025 is out. Sitting at the top of the list is the new educational facility at the former College of Fine Arts property. Our Claire Jones spoke with an official taking over part of the campus for a new purpose.
Mark Somerville is the president and co-founder of the Greenway Institute. And Mark, you purchased several buildings at the former College of Fine Arts site last year to create an affordable, hands-on and project-based engineering school. How's that project going?
Yeah, well, we're really excited about how the project is going. We are very much at the early stages of the project. This is a startup, and we are in the process of building a new kind of engineering program here in Montpelier. We've had the opportunity to do some really exciting prototyping with a partner institution from Pennsylvania. We've been able to demonstrate some of the sort of key value propositions around what our program is going to be like. And at the same time, we've got a lot of work to do before we actually start to admit students here in Montpelier.
All right, and what is still needed for the Greenway College to succeed in the long term?
Well, in order to succeed in the long term, we need to transition from our current business model, which is one that's a short-term prototyping business model where we're working with others to demonstrate what we're doing, to a longer-term business model that's ultimately sustainable, that can run without ongoing philanthropic input, and that can allow us to provide opportunities to Vermont kids, as well as creating the kind of talent that Vermont's green tech industries need. So fundraising is one of the things that we're really focused on right now.
All right, and the Central Vermont Economic Development Corporation put your property at the top of its priority project list for 2025. What does that mean for the campus?
Yeah, it's wonderful to have that kind of recognition. And we do see this project as one that is really important for Vermont. We think it provides a new kind of opportunity for young people in Vermont. You know, when we talk to Vermont high school students, when we talk to Vermont high school counselors, their question is, when do you guys open? Because that sounds great. We think it's a really important project with respect to providing the right kind of talent for Vermont's green tech industry. And we also see it as a really important economic development engine, both for Montpelier, which will benefit enormously from activating the former VCFA campus, but also for the future of Vermont. You know, Vermont has this sort of opportunity to become a sort of center for green technologies, and we think Greenway can be a really important part of that opportunity.
And how does the Greenway College pay off in terms of economic development in central Vermont?
Well, within central Vermont, there are a number of, both short-term immediate impacts. We'll be creating about 60 to 80 jobs on the VCFA campus up in Montpelier. We'll also be adding a lot of economic activity to Montpelier in the sense that you're going to have about 250 students on campus in Montpelier activating the downtown, which is super important, particularly in the aftermath of the floods. At the same time, we'll be graduating the kinds of talent that lots of Vermont industries need and that are going to be able to stay here in Vermont and build the economy here.
All right, Mark Somerville, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, my pleasure.